Hey everybody, welcome back to Hardworking Man. Today we're doing a little bit of fall cleanup. So I am in the middle of my flower garden. It spans almost the length of my whole house, and there are different quadrants in here, believe it or not. A couple years ago I spent quite a few days clearing it all out. There's nice stone paths pretty much under my feet right now, but you wouldn't know it because we neglected it. We were supposed to do cleanup earlier, but instead we just let the weeds take over. So now we're left with this mess. So I have a plan, I have an idea how to do a quick cleanup of it that involves our Yakta. So we first have a few large stones that were just in here in the middle. I obviously can't mow those over, so Heath's gonna use his backhoe, dig them out. They're pretty big, we couldn't just use a shovel. So that's first on the agenda, and then we'll see if my plan works.
Now a thumb here would be really handy, but I don't have one. I can move this rock, it was just buried, so now that I got it knocked loose, I can just slide it out of the way. Still learning the controls on this thing. Hopefully we don't miss any rocks, because that wouldn't be good. Now my plan is, once we get this all mowed down, those paths Rachel was talking about, now that I have a backhoe, I'll switch bucket and we'll dig those out. Because right now they're just stones in the dirt. So we're gonna dig them all out and we're gonna actually define them, put down pea stone, and then put the rocks back in so they're easier to maintain. That's the plan. So this big pile of rocks that is here was actually my son did cleaning out that pond, and I told him to stop so we could make a video, and that was all the further we ever got. And that's bigger than I thought.
These are all original to the house. We didn't put any of these rocks in here or plant any of these plants. So every year it's a surprise what comes up.
Oh, I thought I was going to be able to pick it up. Let's see if I can push it out of the way now.
That's a big one.
This thing does not push very strong side to side. I also have the RPMs down, so that could have something to do with it too. Come on, rock. All right, let me get it further away from me. I will get this rock. Ah!
Feel like it'd be easier just to push it out of the way at this point.
Yeah, but I'm learning.
There we go.
See that? Level expert. I don't want to wreck my East Oak fire pit there. That's a big sucker. All right, let me get the backhoe out of here and we can start mowing this down. Fingers crossed that we found all the rocks. All right, here's a before picture. This is what we're working with. It's normally, well, I can't say normally. When you have time to take care of it, it's a beautiful flower garden with a fire pit in there, which we got our East Oak smokeless fire pit sitting on. There's a little pond with a waterfall that we need to rebuild. And so now Rachel is going to come in. And our goal is just to keep pushing it out to the outside. Luckily, this Yakta is an absolute beast. But no mower is going to mow rocks, so hopefully I walked through there and discovered them all. Leaf cleanup is starting. We got the mower set all the way up right now in case we missed something, so hopefully we didn't, but if we did, hopefully we don't hit it too hard. Now, would I recommend you do this with your mower? Probably not, but this Yakta's a beast. Here on Hardworking Man, we test equipment. Just mowing pristine grass all the time, like, is that what you want to see, or do you want to see if these mowers can hold up to a little bit of misuse and abuse? Because that's what we do here. We take care of our equipment, but we also use it. There go the rose bushes. I wasn't sure if she wanted to mow those down or not. I guess the answer is yes, she does. All this will grow back in the spring. We're gonna dig probably a lot of it out with the backhoe so that we can redo it all, I guess, if that makes sense. I know Rachel's having fun. Oh, let me go see what she's got there.
There's a rock.
All right, she found another rock. That's why we were going pretty slow. So let me get down there and get that rock out. Oh, I guess she's just gonna go around it. Oh, that didn't sound great. Oh yeah, I see the rock there. She just went around it. I was gonna do this all with a weed whip, and Rachel was like, why don't we use the Yakta? I said, well, if you want to try it, we'll go after it with the Yakta and see what she can do. I have to say, it's going a lot faster than it would have with the weed whip. Now we do have some big, I'm not sure what they're called. She's going around it right now. She did not want to mow those down, but everything else she said she was taking out. There was a big anthill right there, and I knocked that down with the forks on the tractor. Right there is where we had the Luba, the GPS controlled robot lawnmower. That's where it was housed, but for some reason we lost GPS connection on it. I wasn't able to restore it. I did not contact Luba to try to get it done because I haven't had time. I messed with it a little bit, and then I just packed it up so we can do this and clean up the flower garden. So hopefully that thing's not dead and we can get it going and it lasts more than one part of a summer. So once she gets this all mowed, we'll get it raked out and cleaned up. And then, like I said, one of the next steps will be redoing the pond and redoing the paths. And then next spring, redoing the entire flower garden. Lawnmower season is slowly closing here in Michigan. We probably got a couple more mows and we got a few leaf cleanup days ahead of us. The bad boy mower's due for an oil change, so we got to get that done. Now, a few years ago, I thought I was helping Rachel and I burned this all with a torch. And that's sort of what made these weeds just go crazy and take over. Because like in whitetail habitat, if you want to rejuvenate an area, you burn it off. So I did that, but unfortunately, I think I helped the weeds more than I did anything Rachel wanted to keep. So that was not helpful in getting this redone.
careful where you're walking. Whew, it's cold out here. Well, it appears my plan worked. That was way faster than using a weed whip for this entire thing. Way less labor intensive that a weed whip would be. And not as messy. I still wear my glasses because you never know. And those were some really tall weeds. But now the biggest job is going to be rake this all out and get these paths where we can see them again. And yeah, this is my part of my rose bush. So yeah, pretty cool, huh?
We only hit one rock and we just barely grazed it. You can see right here. And as heavy duty as those blades are on the Yakta, I don't think that's going to be a concern. So I found almost all the rocks. Missed one, and luckily it was a low one. So
Yeah, I couldn't see them anywhere in here, but
one baseball, but we didn't hit that. What's left of a baseball.
I mean, I hit baseballs in the yard all the time, so I'm surprised that there wasn't. I have taken softballs and volleyballs and soccer balls that have been trapped in these weeds before. So honestly, that's what I was expecting. And there wasn't any, so pleasantly surprised.
So we had the before shot, and here is the after. Rachel with her Yakta got the job done. We'll get it raked up, cleaned up, and we'll bring you guys along for the next step of this process.
Thank y'all for watching, Hardworking Man, and we hope you have a great night. Bye, everyone.